Hey everybody! Welcome to another episode of Training C. We are here in the quarantine quarters.
Quarantine zone.
Beautiful day here in Victoria, British Columbia.
The weed whackers have they've gotten farther into the distance now, thankfully.
We're just going to have some chirping and bird sounds, which is not terrible, in front of our temple here.
Why don't you pull out the tape measure and let's just recalibrate for our latest video.
We've got it 6 feet from each other's mouth.
Legally, we need to be 6 feet apart here.
Right there. That's 6 feet.
Okay, there, we're good. Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, we carry on.
Okay, so I'm going to let you do the honors on this one.
Today we've got the Glenlivet 12 Double Oak, Double Maturation, matured in European oak and American oak casks to give a well-balanced and fruity flavor.
Double maturation, so that would imply that it was 6 years old and now it's 12? Double maturation?
I don't know how long they had it in each one.
Right,
I'm sure you can research that and find out.
Probably like a couple of months in the French oak.
Yeah. It probably was American oak for the majority of the time.
Yeah.
Cool color though, actually, like that kind of, I don't know what you call it, aqua green or something like that.
Yeah, this is what's taken place of the classic 12-year-old in the Glenlivet range.
Is that gone now?
I haven't seen it. Around here, I have not seen it anymore.
They've been phasing out the regular 12 in different regions globally for a while now because they keep bringing in like Captain's Reserve, Founders Reserve, and now they have this one, and those are all in that reasonable price range. But this one actually has an age statement, whereas the other ones don't. Yeah,
so it's kind of like taking place of the regular 12-year-old. It's the exact same price, I believe, as well.
It's got like a shiny penny on it.
Yeah, show the people.
Here you go. In case you're not familiar. Well, it's in the shadows. Anyway, let's do the uncorking right here.
You won't be able to hear it there, but that's okay.
That's okay. Oh, maybe I should go back there then. Yeah. I'll go back here where you can hear the uncorking. No paper in the box.
Oh yeah.
Glenlivet's gotten rid of the paper. I love the paper
the paper too.
For no reason.
It's classy. There's something you get a little extra.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bit of a wet turd, but it's okay.
All right. There you go. No word about non-chill filtration or color added. Presumably it's been filtered and color is added. So
yeah, I think that's pretty typical of Glenlivet.
Yeah.
But this is not a terrible color either. It's
not over colored. Yeah.
It looks like it could be very well from the cask.
Okay. It's got like a golden wheat kind of color to it or something.
Honestly, from my memories of just regular Glenlivet 12 before they started this new one, that is so similar. It's
hard to say though because like it has the Glenlivet house style to it.
Absolutely.
But hard to determine if it's 100% or like, I mean not 100%, but I mean how similar is it? We're gonna have to do a side by side.
We're gonna have to do a side by side.
What's the best Glenlivet?
Ooh, but I would say like honestly, I've had one of these already. Me and my dad shared it. And I knew it was a different packaging and everything. I just didn't look too hard into the fact that it was a new oak on there.
Right,
so
totally
when I was drinking it, I was just honestly drinking it the same way I would just a regular Glenlivet 12.
And what way is that?
Very fast. In one night.
Crushing it.
Yeah.
Nope.
But it's got like those classic Glenlivet smells.
It is very fruity.
It's
on the
quite
nose.
fruity. It's not just like crisp apple. It's a little bit more rounded, a little bit more like a bruised fruit kind of a thing on there.
Yeah.
A little bit more brown sugars.
A richness, and like almost brown sugar caramel kind of thing going on.
Caramels there. Again, those kind of pumpkin or apple pie spices. A little bit of nutmeg, a little bit of cinnamon.
Definitely the honey vanilla kind of thing too.
Yep.
I don't know, but it's big, bold fruit and like a dark richness, like you're saying, like a bruised fruit kind of idea.
Well, it's nice. There's maybe a slight effervescence to the nose.
And it's only 40%, I believe.
Yeah.
So we expect it should be fairly drinkable.
I love the packaging on these bottles. Like they seem so commonplace when you're in the store, but then you kind of bring them home and you realize the how well marketed they are. They haven't gone
aesthetically. It looks the way it should. It looks right. It makes you like there are some scotches out there like we were talking about, like the Karen Moore.
Oh yeah,
Karen Moore. Like it doesn't make you want to buy it.
No.
It actually makes you not want to not buy it. And I don't know. I'm a bit of a sucker for packaging. I think we all are. There's
for sure. Well, I mean, honestly, we've bought the Founders Reserve, the Captain's Reserve, all because their packaging's pretty nice.
And the price is reasonable.
And then yet something like Highland Park comes out with these new whiskeys and the packaging's just kind of
so
dumb and
extreme.
Yeah.
Black bottles and such.
Okay,
here we go.
Nice nose. Let's get to the flavor.
Subtle, really. It finishes a little bit bigger though.
Yeah, it kind of like starts soft and develops on the palate for sure.
There is a little bit of that effervescence on finish, but like it arrives pretty.
There's a little bit, it's a little bit of heat to the finish of it. It's like it feels a little heavier than 40% maybe.
I think it's the oakiness. It's a bit of like on the finish. It's a bit of like tart kind of oak dryness.
Dry, spicy oak. Yeah.
That's probably your French oak.
Maybe that
showing
French
up.
oak, yeah. Really nice. It's, it's not a far stretch from the regular one. Like, you're not going to drink this and be like, oh, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I liked the old one, but I don't like this. You're not going to have that because it's like they're very, very similar, if not almost exactly the same.
Like a nice creaminess, like up front too.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's pretty velvety. It's velvety, but then it finishes bigger.
And it's got
soft.
lots of like just the typical cereal grain kind of notes that Glenlivet has. It's still a light spirit, but maybe that French oak has spiced things up a bit.
Yeah.
It's
gives it more presence.
Yeah, it's like how sometimes in Canadian whiskey you age it in French oak instead of using a rye.
Well, that's what the newest Lot 40 was French oak, I think, right?
Something like that, yeah. Anyway, very nice.
Yeah, I mean, for the price, too. I mean, it's this is on the cheap end of 12-year-old scotches that you can buy. Yeah. I think this is also in Canada anyway. It's that $59 price range, which is...
in BC.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
So it's reasonable as far as what we're used to paying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, honestly, these days, you don't want to pay a shit ton of money. Like, Scotch is very, very expensive, and it doesn't necessarily equate to what's better. You
pay for exclusivity a lot of times. Like,
we get the Deanston Virgin Oak for about the same price of this. Sure, it doesn't have an age statement, but what a different experience.
Well, for $5 more than this, you get the Deanston 12. Right, so you go from 59 to 64 for a Deanston 12.
Yeah,
so
and it's hard to bring yourself to pay more than that for a Scotch. I find
it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
It really is a lot of money.
Especially when you're paying something over $100, like quality doesn't necessarily measure up to it.
And how long does it take you to drink it? Right, so that's why it's funny. Like wine, a good bottle of wine's like $20.
Yeah,
I'm gonna drink a good bottle of wine in like an hour.
That's true.
You know.
Yeah.
This at least is gonna last a few months.
Hopefully.
Weeks, days, hours, we don't know, but
hey,
possibly months.
It's quarantine time. Yeah. It's forgiven if it's gone.
If it sits around on my shelf, it'll
yeah.
last a couple of months.
Yeah, just don't leave it here.
Yeah, I won't leave it.
Yeah, okay. Really nice.
Well, that's a video.
Okay. Thanks for joining us. Again, we're Trenny and C. One of our first times getting together during this whole quarantine business, so it's nice to do a side-by-side, but we will continue to do some live streams and things like that.
We're going to crush out a couple live streams a week.
Yeah.
Click like, subscribe, leave a comment, and see you at the next video.
Yeah.
Trenny and C, drinking whiskey, describing all the flavors for you and me. Irish, Scotch, bourbon, and rye. If they like a bottle, they'll tell you why. Subscribe on YouTube.